There you go. There you go. It's Saturday. And when you think you're done, they'll just bring you back in. That's a quote from The Godfather 3, anyway. I like that saying. When you think you've escaped, when you think you've got time off, you think you're going to walk away. Nah, you're walking away, bro. You're stuck on this YouTube thing. But it is what it is. Look, breaking news coming in. Mohamed Salah, if true, is done. So I'm going to bring in my Coke, who's my partner in crime. He's co-owner of the channel and a big contributor of today's content. Big up to Toto! Abba! Big up to Toto. How's it going, Toto?
Yeah. It's going well. It's going well.
So how is it go, bro? Look, I watched the video earlier. Like, before, we're not gonna just drop it. Yeah, we're gonna do it the proper way. You get me? Look, saw your video earlier. That was one of the greatest rants. Yeah, in the history. Yeah, of YouTube. Yeah, that was an amazing video. I watched that video. Yeah, and I was laughing my ass off. You get me? It was an amazing video. Absolutely amazing video. So Toto, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Mohamed Salah wants a dust. What's going
on? Still recovering. Yeah, I'm knackered. I'm just knackered, really exhausted after all this Liverpool stuff. Very, very exhausted. Again, we're here again, aren't we? So, look, at the end of the day, if you want to leave, you can leave.
Yeah, I know, but we're getting to that. I'm just saying, how are you? I'm hoping to talk about that. So listen, at the end of the day, yeah, it is what it is. Look, it is what it is. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Mohamed Salah. We're going to bring up some articles if we can find some. It's not officially news, but it is. Look,
it's fishing news.
It's official because I can see all the big YouTubers. Man couldn't come off that to stay on greedy, right? Greedy man staying on for hours anyway. So Toto, look, we knew this day was coming. Yeah. I've always said about Mohamed Salah, I've always said this about every player. Yeah. Everybody is expendable at Liverpool Football Club. You know this. I know this as fans. We grew up loving this club, the club, and everybody's expendable, bro. Everybody's expendable. Now, I said in one of the groups I've done, I said, look, if Mohamed Salah is not happy at the club and he's fell out with the manager, yeah, or I don't know exactly what happened, but if he's not happy at the club and he sees himself going somewhere else, yeah, and pursuing something else, another challenge in his life, go. You got my respect. Mohamed Salah will be on the all-time 11. Big up to Mohamed Salah. I love Mohamed Salah. They should build a statue now before he even leaves. Big up to Mohamed Salah, all-time 11, Mohamed Salah. But if he wants to leave, then he can go, bro. That's it. No one's bigger than the club. Nobody. And it's not disrespect. It's just me giving my opinion.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'm not really going to sugarcoat him. I'm not really going to try on. He's a good player and all that. Look, we know he's a good player, right? But he doesn't. He literally blatantly said on live media that he hasn't got a relationship with the manager, and he basically don't like the manager really. And you can tell Slot is not including him in the squad because not in the best relationship terms with him. That's basically what he's saying. And of course, you saw today, didn't even bother bringing Mohamed Salah on. Didn't even look him, to bring him on. Usually Salah goes on and usually starts the majority of the games, but you can see that Slot and Salah have crossed the line for each other.
Yeah.
And Salah can't keep it in, so he's saying out. And that's what I like. Open, honesty. I don't want it to sugarcoat and keep it behind closed doors. No. You got someone to say, I like an honest person, and Salah is honest, and he's saying what he thinks and how he thinks the club is throwing him under the bus, which I don't think is true, because just because you've been benched a couple of games and what Salah's like. Salah's is used to starting week in, week out. And just because he's not starting week in, week out as much anymore, he thinks the club's throwing him under the bus. And that's that's the relationship between Salah and Arne Slot. It's not the best of levels, you know. Personally, I think Salah as a player is getting older now, you know, and he won't be performed. We probably won't even get close to prime Salah anymore. Last season was the last of prime Salah. The rest of it was now it's just a slow decline. It's a shame, you know, to see Salah like this. But again, players come and go, man. That's a life of being a football fan or whatever. You see players win everything with you. You see other players, you know, come along and perform very well. And then when they go, you know, bring on new players. This club now needs to look towards the future because you got Salah getting old. Of course, it's a Salah video because you got Virgil getting old as well. You got Andy Robertson getting old. They're the only three.
Yeah, he'll be next.
They're the only 3 players in this team that are from the old generation, as you so call it. So Salah at the moment, should he play? Will he play? I think he was to play maybe a couple games, but Slot don't like him and they're not in the best relationship, if you want to say it like that.
This is what we've got. This is what we've got here. Hold on. This is what we've got here. What we've got here is 2 big egos clashing. This is what we've got. You get it in all clubs. We get it. Well done, turn this down. We get it in all clubs. Right? Can you mute your mic for 1 minute just to see if it's because I can hear you? Now put it back on. It's you. It's me. It's me. What we've got here is 2 big egos. We've got Arne Slot, the manager. He's coming. He has to stamp his authority onto the club. He's going to let people know he's the boss. So when you come into a club, what do? It happened with Pep Guardiola, similar to Zlatan. He didn't like him, got rid of him, didn't play him. When you are a manager, the England manager, he's coming, he stamped his authority. The first thing he did, he benched Bellingham. When you're a manager and you want to come into a club, you have to stamp your authority. And when you do stop, and when you want to make a statement, you go to your main player, one of your top players. He's not gonna mess with Virgil, because with Virgil, it don't seem like, for me. Well, look, he's Dutch, innit? There's a Dutch connection straight away. So, and obviously he's the best defender in the world. Still. So when you look at a situation like this, you got a Dutch manager. He's coming to the Premier League. Things might have just said, look. He probably said to Salah, look, I'm going to leave you out of this game. I'm going to play you in other games, but I just want to leave you at the team for a little bit to see how the team reacts without you. You get me? And he probably didn't even have a bad thing to say, but he probably just said it. You get me? So Salah probably said, hold on, you're leaving me out, bro. What are you leaving me out for? You ain't leaving me out. I'm Mohamed Salah. And he probably said, no, we're going to leave you out. Yeah, we want to see how the team's going because, look, I'm building a new team and I want to see what it's like without you. You get me? Salah probably I'm just making stuff up. Oh, this is what I think, yeah? And he probably took it the wrong way. And Mohamed Salah said, nah, forget that. I'm Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah has been the man in Liverpool for a decade. Him and Virgil. So he's looking at Virgil. He's looking at Salah. Virgil's probably not making no waves. He's just getting on with it. Yeah, he's not going to bench Virgil. You get me? He's not going to bench Virgil, right? And he's looking at Salah. He can see he's not as good as he was last season. And he's probably speaking and saying, look, we need to bring some more people in and we're going to put you to the side. Yeah? We're going to put you to the side for a moment and we're going to see how the team reacts without you and how we play without you. And Salah, for me, probably took that the wrong way because when you're at the team for 10 years and you're used to being the man at the club for 10 years and played under a different manager, he played under Klopp. Probably played under Klopp, and he probably said, look, you're not Jurgen Klopp, who are you? You're coming into my team, because that's what Salah probably thinks. It's his team. I've been the man for 10 years. and I ain't listening to you. So there's been a breakdown in communication, and this is what we got there. You get it in football all the time. You got the big egos at the top. The new manager comes in. He's got to stamp his authority down. And what does he do? He goes straight for the big player, Mohamed Salah. And this is what I think.
I think Salah should leave regardless. Even before the situation, I say you can see that he don't want it. He's very, very greedy. He's too desperate for a goal, and he's not really a team player anymore. Now, Prime Salah used to be a team player, but even if he weren't a team player, he's still got goals. He still won us games. But now at the moment, he's not putting in the effort like he used to. And that could be a manager relationship issue. But I always said that we should sell Salah in January because you don't look like he wants it anymore. You know? Club first at the end of the day, man. Club first at the end of the day. I'm not going to say, no, I love Salah. I like him as a player. At the end of the day, if it's time for him to go, it's time for him to go. Of course, you're going to get people that might get emotional over him, which, in my opinion, I think it's a bit too far.
Nah, this people can do what they want. Some people are. I ain't gonna moan. I ain't gonna.
But look. I'm not gonna fault people being emotional if Mohamed Salah leaves. Look what he's done for us, man. Look what he's done for us. You know, it will be a loss losing Mohamed Salah. At the end of the day, got to get new players in for the new generation. That's just the way it is in football, in any sport. You know, old generation comes along with the stuff, and the new generation comes right after. There's always a generation after all these great football players, like Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi. They won't be around here for much longer playing football. They will soon retire, and then there's going to be more players coming through. You know, it's the way football goes at the end of the day. If he leaves, good. If you don't leave, good. I'm good either way. You know?
And the thing about it, and because Salah is such a touchy subject for certain people, and I'm not going to knock you because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I'm never going to change my opinion on the way how I look at Liverpool players. Okay? My opinion is my club comes first. That badge you see in the corner of my screen, that is my badge.
No, your mind's going funny.
I know, it's a chill thing. Yeah. It's the music thing.
Yeah.
The badge is who I support. When I do these streams, I do women's football, Barcelona women, my team, Liverpool women, my team. When it comes to the men's football, it's only Liverpool. But what I'm saying is, I get up, I do my thumbnails, Toto does his thumbnails for the channel, we stream, we do this because we love what we do. We love Liverpool Football Club, I love Barcelona women, and I love Liverpool women. This is what we fought for. The Liverpool men's team only is what I support for the men's team, and that's all Toto supports for the men's team. We get up, we do our thumbnails, we got nobody doing our thumbnails for us. We get up, we do it. Sometimes we might get 20 views, sometimes we get 100 views, sometimes we get 2K views. It doesn't matter. We soldier on because we love what we do. The reason why we do it, the reason why we watch Liverpool men team is because we love that badge. We love that badge. You never walk alone. Established 1892. We love that crest. We love the badge. We love the club. We love the city. It's not just about the football team. We love Anfield. We love the city. We love the Liverpool people. We love the Liverpoolians. We love the history of this club. This is why we do it. Now, you might have people coming along and say, oh, yeah, Mane. Just say, I'm not going to use Mane as an example. Mane. Nah, man. Mane should have stayed, man. Mane left. Nah, man, I ain't supporting Liverpool anymore, bro. I'm going to support somebody else because Mane's left. That's not a Liverpool supporter. I support Liverpool Football Club. It is not called Salah FC. Now, if Salah wants to go, more power to him. I hope he's successful. I hope he's healthy. I hope when he goes to his next club, he makes it and scores even more goals. I really mean that. I hope he does score more goals and be successful. That's all I want for him. But I am not gonna sit here and say, "Oh no, Salah's leaving. What are we gonna do?" No, because we have had players in the past that have been part of this club and left, and we've moved on. And that's what all we're going to do now if the news is true. I support what is on the front of the badge, I support what's on the front of the shirt, not what's on the back. I support Liverpool Football Club. And you know what? Every player in this club is expendable. They all can leave if they want to, because I support the badge. I support everything about Liverpool. I don't support the player. I support the badge. Don't get me wrong. I've got my favourites in Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. I have got my favourites in Liverpool. But at the end of the day, if they want to leave, they can leave as well. And I don't mean no disrespect to Mohamed Salah at all. At all. At all. They should be building a statue now for him to put outside Anfield. They shouldn't wait 10 years down the road. Do it now. All-time Liverpool team, Mohamed Salah is in that team. But at the end of the day, I support the badge. And if he's not happy here, and if he wants to pursue his career somebody else, he can. And he's got my full blessing. Very simple. I don't mean no disrespect. And if you think I'm disrespect, I don't really care anyway. Go ahead, Soto.
But yeah, my look. Let's answer some of the chat. If he leaves, I hope we get at least we get some money for him though. Yeah, sorry for mumbling my words. I'm absolutely exhausted.
Agreed.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Jason. And you must be new here. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the channel, bro. Welcome to the channel.
Big up, bro.
But yeah, I agree with you, bro. I want to get Semenyo in January because we need wingers at the end of the day. Yeah, exactly. 2 wingers, left and right hand side, because Slot won't use Chiesa. Let's just call it a book, yeah? Slot won't use Chiesa, right? He's got a problem with him, probably ain't got a good relationship with him and book Chiesa, and Slot hasn't really been open about it. That's why we're speculating why he don't go with Chiesa on the left or right hand side. But there's clearly some tension there between them two. But yeah, if we can get Semenyo in January and get some money for Salah, of course, Saudi's want him. Of course, the MLS from America actually wants him as well. Some team MLS, San Diego from the MLS wants Mohamed Salah. Goes to San Diego. You know, he'll get a buttload of money, finish his career there. Credit to him. He's done his job at Liverpool. He's got nothing else to prove, Mohamed Salah.
Nothing to prove.
It's time to get new players in and mark their legacy. You know, we need wingers. The way we play now, we need wingers. And especially the way we play today, of course, it's not the review, right? But especially the way we played today, you can tell that we needed wingers, especially on that left-hand side where Gakpo was. We need wingers who can cross balls in. You can create chances for that with wing play. Jason Morris, how long do you feel Slot has left if our form continues? Look, Richard Hughes and the owners come out. Of course, we don't know. Journalists and that come out saying that he's got until January. Or he's got to the end of and there's some coming out, he's got to the end of the season. To me, I think Liverpool is giving him until January. That's what I think Liverpool would do. But don't be surprised if you see him all season. Don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
So let's put this for a bit, Fabrizio Romano. Tweet up. Big up to everyone in the chat room as well. Get involved in the chat.
Big up, bro.
You know the thing about it, I was about to just chill out and just put the telly on, yeah, and just do my thing, you get me?
Yeah.
And by the way, you worked hard today. I'm going to say it again, Toto. You worked hard today on the channel, okay? That video that you did after the game, that quick video that you did, that pre-record video about Liverpool drawing to Leeds, yeah? That was absolutely amazing, bro. That made me laugh. It was entertaining. And my hat goes off there on my bandana. Let's bring this up. This is from Fabrizio Romano. So where are we? Toto, why are we not on the screen?
Are we not on the screen?
There we are. There you go. There you go.
Before we continue, got 12 people in here. Big up Jason Morris and big up Icy, who's just joined. We'll respond to your comment in a minute. But please put your comments in. We'll definitely respond. And feel free to vote in the poll. So it's interactive for all of you guys.
Go ahead, Tots. I'm back in 1 second, bro.
Yeah. Before we go in, we'll answer the chat after. So stick around, guys. We'll answer your comments. Just stick around and leave your chat in there. And we'll respond. So breaking, Mo Salah. Right, it's gone off. Okay, so yeah, Mo Salah hasn't really got a break-in, hasn't really got a good relationship with the manager. Yeah, there you go. It's very clear that someone wants me to get all the blame. The club promised in the summer, a lot of promise for me, and so far I'm on the bench for 3 games, and all I can say is keep the promises. So I understand Mohamed Salah's frustration in terms of that. You know, I'm a real guy. If someone promises me something and someone breaks that promise throughout the whole last minute, you know, or whatever, someone breaks that promise, you're gonna get a bit frustrated. You weren't able to trust them anymore. And I understand where Mohamed Salah is coming from a neutral point of view. If I was a neutral guy, I didn't support any club and I'm just a football juror, I just love football. If I see that, if Salah had a promise and they're breaking his promise, I'll be frustrated from Salah's side. And I'm glad that Mohamed Salah is being more open about it. But yeah, get your thoughts in, guys. Slot shouldn't be even, this is from Icy, Slot shouldn't even be at Liverpool manager right now. And Salah should say, look, I'm not going to argue with that one. If you don't want Slot to be Liverpool manager right now. The form is absolutely terrible. When argued there one bit. Salah should stay. Look, I reckon that as long as we keep Slot here, Salah should leave because Salah hasn't really got a good relationship with Arne Slot, as you can see. And promises have been broken. So as long as Arne Slot's here, Salah should be sold in January, in my opinion. I think regardless, Salah should be sold in January. I said before this video, before this came out, on the other videos, I said, look, Salah should be sold in January. Right? Because I think we need to bring new players in, we need wingers, or we keep him here and then have him as a backup. But as long as Slot's there, and they haven't got a good relationship, Slot, and promises have been broken, and he's called it out on media, which I like honest people, which is called out on media, and you know, that as long as Arne Slot's there, Salah should leave, in my opinion. That's in my opinion. Because if he's coming out and saying that, you can say that Salah's just took a turn. And this is the first time that I've ever seen Mohamed Salah on my club in my lifetime, or how long I've been alive on this earth, right? Is that he hasn't played a full. He was been benched for full 90 minutes. I ain't seen that in a long time, and that's a statement right there.
But who? Okay, he says on the statement, yeah, right. Why don't you just come out and say, yeah, who's blaming you? Is it the manager?
No, he said that on one of the interview. He said on the interview,
he just says breaking news. Mohamed Salah is very clear that someone wants me to get the blame or the blame. The club promised in the summer a lot of promise for me. I'm sure you'll be fine with 450 grand a week. And so far, I am on the bench for 3 games. Okay. All I can say is keep the promise. This is what I'm talking about now. This is what I'm talking about, right? If someone says to me, I'm going to promise you such and such a thing, all right, if you play this year, if you play that. I go out and play for the football team and I stink for at least 3 or 4 games, maybe a bit more. Because let's face it, Mohamed Salah hasn't been good for a while. This season has probably been his worst season ever. It has. It's been his worst season ever, right? Let's all not forget about the way he's been playing this season. I saw many Liverpool fans calling up Mohamed Salah and saying he's crap, what's going on, okay? I never said that. I just said, at the end of the day, you need to bench him, okay? So if he's getting benched and if someone in the club believes that Mohamed Salah is making the team worse and he's not pulling his weight and he gets benched, the promise goes out the window, bro. Did he make a guarantee? Did he put it in his contract? Did he say to him in his contract, we don't want you on the that we're going to play every single game? Now, you got to think about it. You remember last season or the season before when Jurgen was there? You remember when Jurgen Klopp benched him and there was that big spat on the side of the by the tunnel? Remember that? Because he got benched. I never saw no football in Liverpool ever act like that. Maybe Trent once. But look, at the end of the day, if the manager doesn't want you to play and if the club believes that you just need to chill out a little bit, yeah, what's wrong with that? I can't see any disrespect. How many games have Mohamed Salah started this season? Toto, go and check that out for me, please, bro, while I talk to the chat. I want to know how many games Mohamed Salah started this season. I'm just curious to see. I want to know what they promised him. I know he's getting 450,000 a week. He got promised that, didn't he? 450,000 a week for a nearly 34-year-old winger. There's not many 34-year-old wingers around if you think about it. Name me a 34-year-old winger who's getting 450,000 a week. That's what I want to know.
25 matches this season.
How many starts?
25 matches this season.
So how many matches we've had altogether this season?
In his last 25 matches in the Premier League this season.
So in the last 25 matches in the season, the last 25 matches he has started. So what has they promised him? It's not like they've left him in about, a couple of games. All right, he got left in the game before. He still came on. He didn't leave him off completely. Today was the like you just said, Toto, that you alluded to. You just said this game today was the first time Mohamed Salah has had one game off in a long time, a full game.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get what the problem is. If Mohamed Salah was performing like he was last season, you think Arne Slot's leaving him off the bench? He's playing every single game. But the reason why he's on the bench, because he's not performing. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is what goes back to my point. Is it called Mohamed Salah FC or is it called Liverpool FC? I don't get it. Please make it make sense, Toto. Please make it make sense, because it don't make sense to me. Because when I was in a football team, if I'm not playing good, I'm getting benched. You're not going to continue to play. I don't get it.
Some people might go about thinking, who do you think he is? Of course, he's Mohamed Salah. How much he's won for us and what he's done for us. At the end of the day, I always go back to this, what you just said, that if you're playing bad, you shouldn't be playing at all. Because even if you play bad, right, and you're still allowed to play, that means they're allowed to play worse and not get any sanction for it. Salah is being benched by Arne Slot. It's because he is not playing well. It's simple as that. I'm not going to go into deep analysis. He's not been playing well, Mohamed Salah, this season. It's been his worst season probably in the history of his whole career. The guy shouldn't be starting a game of football now, right? And if he's being benched by the manager, I've been bigging up the manager to step his foot down with Mohamed Salah and say, bench him. And there's been a lot of Liverpool fans that I see that say Salah shouldn't be playing. Maybe the promise, right, was for him to start majority of the games and play every single game. Maybe that was the promise, in my opinion, because every game, even though he plays bad, he still plays 90 minutes. He's still blessed to play 90 minutes. So I don't see what the problem is here. Salah's not playing well. He shouldn't be playing at all. And if he's spitting his dummy at the pram, if he's doing all that, he shouldn't be playing at all. That's in my book. Because if a player's playing bad, they shouldn't be playing. Sorry, you're muted.
And to RIP thing, it could be. it could be affecting him.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
So yeah, it could be that as well. Maybe he needs to get counselling. Maybe sports psychologist. I'm sure he's got all that. I'm sure he's got all that. But maybe it's that as well. I don't know. It could be a number of things. It could be that his legs have gone. It could be that he hasn't got it anymore. You don't see him run back anymore when he gets tackled, which, let's face it, the most of the fullbacks, when we play with Salah, they can get the ball off him and he doesn't run back. I actually literally seen him walk back, not run back and get the ball, walk back. I remember when I went to Anfield a couple of weeks ago and I watched him. Again, never saw no fight out of him. I remember when I saw him in the Carabao Cup, last month. I remember seeing people there. I watched it with Rainer. Toto was there as well. Again, I know he wasn't playing, but what we're saying, we go to Anfield every couple of weeks if we can. Depends if we can get the tickets. But I saw Mohamed Salah play so many times this season, right? And again, not showing nothing. But again, it could be a number of factors. It could be that he can't get over what happened to us at the beginning of the season. But it could be just the fact that he ain't got his legs anymore. And it's okay. It happens. It happens. It's football. You're not Superman. You can't go on forever. You have to adapt your game. You have to maybe if he goes to another club, they can play him as that central role, so he's doing less running.
Yeah,
it could be that as well. That could extend his career. It happened with Cristiano Ronaldo when he went to Real Madrid. Instead of being a winger, he became an old school centre forward. He got into form and said, right, forget the wing. I'm going to go into central, and the same thing what Messi did, and I'm just going to score goals. And that prolonged his career, because if Cristiano Ronaldo would have carried on being a winger, but when he was at Man United up to now, he wouldn't be playing football now. There was no way he'd be playing football now. He adapted his game to go on longer. Maybe that's what Salah has to do. He has to adapt his game and go. And maybe if he's at Liverpool, I don't know. If he's at another club, he could do that, and that will prolong his career. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I said to people in the chat room, name me a winger, name me a top class 33 plus 34-year-old winger who's getting paid £450,000 a week. Name me one. I want to know. And don't say Cristiano Ronaldo, because he ain't a winger anymore.
Look.
Yeah, it could be that as well. Yeah, it could be that as well, Wayne.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. Look, got 25 people here in here, yeah? Big up for everyone for joining in, getting involved in the conversation. Big up for people interacting in the poll, getting involved. We want to hear your thoughts in the chat room on what you think about Salah. We're here. We've got all the time in the world. So if you want to come in the chat room, say your thoughts, say your opinions. All opinions are valid unless you're respectful. And then we'll put it up on the screen and we'll discuss it. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Ewan Passy. We say Ewan Weven. How you want to say it? If I'm saying it right. Sorry if I botched it. I'm not being funny. He's potentially the greatest player the club has ever seen, and we're treating him like this. It's not good enough. He ain't the only one who's underperforming. It's not a joke. Yeah, you can take us out to that argument. In my opinion, I think the whole team is playing terrible.
How are we treating him?
But at the end of the day, Salah hasn't really got a good relationship with the manager, and he looks like he wants to leave. So for me, I put the club first, as always. I put the bad first. But there is two sides to that argument, definitely. But I think the promises are broken, and Salah really hasn't been playing well these past games. Of course, the whole team hasn't been playing well as the whole. Really, the performance hasn't been good enough. I agree with you on that one. But in my opinion, Salah's work rate is not there. His physicality is not there. His moments in matches, he's not performing well in matches. Individual performance, he hasn't been performing well in matches, and stuff like that. So I reckon, and as a whole, his performance ain't been good enough. Salah's performance ain't been good enough, and Arne Slot just wants to bench him. And I've been calling for him. The Liverpool fans I see online, I saw some of them calling for it as well, that Salah shouldn't be playing starting football anymore. It's his age, bro. It's his age. He's 34, 35 years old, 34 years old, right? He's on a decline. I think last season is the last season you're going to see a prime Mo Salah. I think that was his best overall performance of the season. He got 29 goals that season, 18 assists. I think that was his best season of his Liverpool career. It was 2021 season as well.
Ultimate season. Big up.
Unique for Salah. He's probably the most consistent player we've had. So I understand what you're saying, Passy, on that, but maybe it is time for him to move on.
Listen, I get where you're coming from, but again, I'm gonna repeat what I said. At the end of the day, if there's an all-time 11, you and Passy, if there's an all-time 11, Mohamed Salah will be in there, no problem. He's one of the greatest players, not just in Liverpool. He's one of the greatest players in the Premier League era. Big up to Mo Salah. Big up. I respect Mo Salah. Statue, build it now, make it now, and by the end of the season, put it outside of the front gates, by the front gates. I understand. But what I'm saying is, if he wants to go and he's not happy, then he should go and make himself happy. That's what I'm saying. I support what's on the front of the badge, not what's on the back. It's Liverpool first. There've been players in the past that have been here, big players. Look at Coutinho, Suarez. The list goes on. There's been big bad boy players that have been at Liverpool. What's his name? Fernando Torres. Big players that have left here, have gone somewhere else. If they want to leave, that's up to them. I support Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like we are as a fan base, me anyway. I can't speak for everybody else. I can't see how we are disrespecting Mo Salah. He's the one who's coming out and saying this in the news. Why didn't he keep this behind closed doors? Why didn't he go to pull Slot aside and say, look, I'm not happy. I want to leave or whatever, and do it behind closed doors. He done it after the game. He's done it. He's done this interview and what's happened, I don't care. Yeah, and he said this, and now he knows what he's doing. He's not silly. He knows it's going to make traction online. He's not silly. You get me? When he wanted his new contract last season, yeah, when he kept coming out in the news and he was saying, "Oh yeah, I love this club. I'm surprised they haven't offered me a new contract." He knew what he was doing there, though, didn't he? He knew what he was doing there because everybody like me was saying, "Now give him another contract." I was saying, "Give him another contract." After that season, he just had last season, one of the greatest seasons in Premier League history, one of the greatest seasons in the world by a single footballer. What he did last season. Hats off goes off to Mo Salah. Clap. There you go. He's got my clap of appreciation. But he was active online, then, isn't it? When he wanted his contract. Now he's got his contract. They paid him $450,000 a week. Yeah. But now he's not performing. I don't know why he's not performing. It could be a number of things that I've just said. I'm not going to go through it again. But he's not performing. And all Slot did, all the backroom staff, they're saying, okay, we're going to leave you on the side. We're going to leave you on the side and we're going to see how the team is when you're not there. That's all. That is all. And now we're getting all this, but we're being bad to Mo Salah. I don't think we are, just my opinion. But if you think that, I respect your opinion, bro. I really do. Because this is why we do this, because everyone's got different opinions, and everyone's got their own opinion. And at the end of the day, we just keep it moving.
Look, I like Mo Salah. Love him. Love what he's done for us at the club. He's helped us so much, even in our bad days where we've had bad form. He always got us out of there. Always won us games. Like last season.
Every time. I love Mo Salah.
Helped us win us games so much.
I love Mo Salah. Big up.
And it will be bad to see him leave Liverpool.
Of course,
he's a legend. He's an absolute legend, but
one of the greats of all time.
Yeah. This season, he's had plenty of performances to prove himself that he's still worthy of that starting spot in the team. But I think if he's having bad performance after bad performance, it's disallowing other talent to come in. You know?
Okay, one second.
My opinion.
Let me address this. Even Van Dijk has had a bad season so far. Work it out for yourselves. Yeah, I get it. Van Dijk has had a bad season. So has Konate. So has McAllister. So has Alisson to an extent. Most of the team has had a bad season. I agree. But the reason why we're talking about Mo Salah is because Mo Salah's gone out in the news and said he's not happy at the club. I never saw Virgil van Dijk go out and say that, did you? I didn't see Virgil van Dijk say, oh, it's clear someone doesn't want me here. Never saw McAllister do that. Didn't see Alisson say that. Didn't see Konate say that. Even when everybody was pressing Konate a few weeks ago, saying, get at my club, don't want you here. You got the toxic stuff from online. People saying, get at my club, go to Madrid. You remember them ones? I still never heard Konate go out and say anything to the news. Did you, Toto?
No.
I never heard nobody. I never heard Fabrizio Romano, Sky News, BBC, ITV, whatever news outlet, BBC Sports. I never heard nobody say that Van Dijk is not happy at the club. Never heard no one say that. Never heard Konate ever say that when everyone was being so toxic, when it was on the borderline being racism. I never heard nobody, I never heard no Konate come out and say anything, not one thing. Even when everyone was criticizing Trent, right? I never heard Trent go out in the media and say anything. But for some reason, Mohamed Salah's come out and say this. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong, and I'm not saying he's right. He done what he needs to do his thing, innit? If he's not happy at the club, now he has to do this. That's the way he rolls, innit? I'm not criticizing for it. I'm just telling you, this is not just a Mo Salah thing. I have criticized every single player in this team this season. Majority. The only one I haven't criticized is Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. That's it. Everybody else I've criticized. So when it comes to me, I'm even on this one, Toto. At the end of the day, if he's not happy at the club, then he can go in it.
I'll say it for anyone. If a player wants to leave. I said it with Trent last season. He wanted to leave. I was like, you want to leave? The door's there, man. You leave. That's what I say. You know, because we've got other quality players that can fulfill your position. We've got Szoboszlai who's been playing all right there. You've got Chiesa there. You've got Engamo there. You got some good talent on our squad. Of course, we need more good players. We're looking for wingers in January, hopefully. Again, if Salah wants to leave and he don't want to play for us anymore, I said the same thing. You leave. I'm club first, not player first. That's me.
Okay. Everyone in the chat room, included the trolls, on a Saturday evening, can you please like the video? I'm just getting some messages off TikTok as well. It said, I don't know who this is to. The disrespect on Salah is insane. Had a few games and everyone's forgotten how good he is. Nobody has. Nobody's forgotten how good Mo Salah is. No one. Everybody loves Mo Salah. But obviously, he's not happy at the club. So if he wants to leave, he can leave. That's it. It's not Mohamed Salah FC. It's called Liverpool FC. And if he wants to leave, he wants to leave. And if he's not happy here, that means he can leave. If you're at a job and you're doing a job, you're doing a 9-to-5 job, and you don't like your job, right? And I know jobs are hard to get today, yeah? But just say there wasn't, and you was at a job and you wasn't happy at your job. It was affecting your life. It was affecting your income or whatever it is. It was affecting your mental health. And you said to yourself, you know what? I want to, what would you do? Stay there or would you leave? You would leave. You'd find somewhere else and then you would leave. It's the same with Mohamed Salah. He's an employee of Liverpool FC. He's not FC. He is not Liverpool FC. He's Mohamed Salah. He's an employee of Liverpool FC. He has been at our club and he's been one of the greatest players to ever lace up a pair of boots in England. And that's a big bar. You're looking at the greats that have played in England. I reckon he's one of the greatest players in Europe in the past 20 years. Right? And I really mean that. But if he wants to leave, he wants to leave. That's it. It's very simple. It's very clear. It's very simple. I don't understand. If you don't understand, I'm sorry. That's your problem.
I think
if he stays, he stays. If he leaves, he leaves. I'm good either way, bro. I'm good either way. But for me, he's not the player he was last season. That's
Mohamed Salah is just used to being a big boy player. He still is a big boy player, but not at the moment. Salah, he's used to starting every single game, playing 9 minutes every single game under the Klopp era. Starting every single game, and he's a legend at Liverpool. Yeah, absolute legend at Liverpool. But at the end of the day, maybe age is catching up to him. Maybe that's why he's not playing well. Of course, you've got the factor that Slot hasn't really got a good relationship with Mohamed Salah. Maybe that's why. But the longest Slot's there, and he's not gone, is he? He's still there. The longest Slot's there, and if Salah wants to leave the club and he's not happy, then he should leave, because I don't want players at a club that he's not happy playing, because it's going to affect him as a player, and it's going to affect maybe the team, because Salah is a star player of our team, and if this is not putting more the blame on Mohamed Salah, but if Salah don't want to play and he's unhappy here, I would rather Salah leave, because I don't want an unhappy player here at our club. I want all our players to be happy and play as a team. That's what all I want. But if Salah's unhappy, I'd rather him leave, man. It's a lot of Chiesa as well. I keep the same energy for Chiesa. I think Chiesa getting treated like crap. By Slot. And every time Chiesa comes on, he puts in a shift every single time. Right? But, Chiesa, he's been treated like crap this season, and he's getting barely 5 minutes. That a guy who should be in the starting lineup, but he's not. So, if Chiesa's unhappy, if Chiesa don't want to play with his manager, of course, Chiesa hasn't really said it out, but as far as Chiesa, and I'm putting in a shift every single time I come on the sub bench, I know I don't even get picked, don't even get a sniff of getting picked, I'm leaving, man. And that's me with, I keep saying with Chiesa as well. And if Salah's unhappy with the manager, then if the manager hasn't really got a good relationship.
Oh yeah, Chiesa, that's a good example, that is.
Yeah, I keep saying
that's a good example. Chiesa. How many times has Chiesa been disrespected? How many times? Have you heard him moan about it? Nope. No. And you haven't. It's very simple. We haven't. Because the reason why you haven't, because that sometimes you just don't do that, do you? I'm not criticizing Salah. He can do what he's gonna do, and if he doesn't want to be at the club, that means he has to go. You can't have a player who's not happy at the club. Just like when you had Isaac at Newcastle, he wanted to leave. He done it. He done what he needed to do, and he got criticised for it, but he still done it. Got his move. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. So, at the end of the day, it's my opinion. It's our opinion, and everyone's got their opinion, and I respect it. But we've got 30 people in the house. Can you please smack that like button and subscribe? We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. We are live. Mohamed Salah. It looks like he wants to leave Liverpool. And it is what it is. It is what it is. People are going to say maybe he should go. Some people are going to say, like in the chat room, it's not about his age. So what's it about? then? So what's it about?
Look, it's mixed opinions, isn't it?
You can't stay forever. He's nearly 34. You want him to stay when he's 40? And the reason why he's probably Virgil, because Virgil, let's face it, it hasn't been that bad this season, Virgil. All right, he's had a couple of stinkers, but overall, he's been good.
I think that's regarding our centre-back options as well. Very
exactly. They can't take out Virgil. Who are we going to have then? We're going to put Robbo in centre-back.
Look, we're limited in terms of centre-backs because Slot is
a man with sense. Billy, big up Billy. Big up to Billy.
Yeah. I just think that if he wants to leave, if he's saying all that, just leave.
It's business.
Get it over with, because
1 second.
Because you can tell that he's unhappy. And at the club. And I think in terms of Virgil as well, if I'm going to reiterate that point, I think with Virgil and why Kanate is still starting, because we haven't really got much centre-back options. We've got Robbo, who's not really a natural centre-back. You got Endo, which you don't use. You got Gomez, who's currently putting the shift at right back. But again, I don't think you're going to see slot bench Virgil for Gomez. Virgil and Kanate have been playing as bad as each other. Of course, I think Kanate has performed worse than Virgil. But of course, Virgil has had a bad season as well. So I'm on both sides on this one. We've got 40 people of you in here, man. Big up, everyone. Smash up the likes. Come on, guys. We only got 5 likes, man. We only got 5 likes, and there's 40 people you in here. Smash them likes. I love the opinions being put in the chat room. And I love you guys joining in on this show. We're never even meant to do this show. But there's 40 people you in here. You're getting your opinions in. You're voting on the poll. You're interacting with the video. And I absolutely love it, guys. Absolutely love it. So smash up the likes. And of course, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Let me answer some of your comments. Bear with me, guys. We've got 9 likes. Get up to double digits. Big up people for liking. Big up people for interacting in the video as well. Big up people putting your opinions in. Billy from Concert. This season, Salah hasn't performed. He cleanly dropping. I agree with you. No one lasts forever. That's life. I agree with you. Shankly would sack Salah on the spot for saying what he has. Completely unprofessional and self-centered. Look, bro. I think it can be a bit out of order what he come out and said. But look, it is what it is. He's saying what he's saying. He's being honest about his situation. And that's all it is, isn't it? Evening Everton, up to 5th. Big up to you. Richie, 67. Big up to you, bro. Love the banter, man. I absolutely love it. I love it all day long. That's a part of football, isn't it?
By the blue cartel.
I love the banter.
Oh, man. It's crazy, isn't it?
Look, big up people for joining in, man. Got 9 likes, 30 people you in here. Keep liking, keep interacting with the poll. And at the end of the video, we'll do the poll results and keep an eye out for that as well. What is the majority decision? But yeah, big up people. I'd like to hear more of your opinions on this situation. But if you've got no more opinions, if you're done with this, subject and Salah, feel free to like the video. And we'll love you 30 people in here right now to come back for next stream as well. 32 now.
Tomorrow.
We'd love you to come back for next stream. Tomorrow we're doing the Leeds versus Liverpool match review and player ratings. Of course, it's not going to be a live reaction because we've never done it instantly. If you want to see a live reaction, there's a pre-recorded video. My pre-recorded video under the video section of the channel. Check out the video section, the recent video. Check it out on there. And of course, we're going live late tomorrow for the Leeds versus Liverpool live review and player ratings. So go check us out for that. And I love the majority of you in this chat. Of course, not all of you maybe come back, but the majority of people in this chat room to come back to next stream and join us all along the way on this journey, because we love you guys coming in and speaking your mind, speaking your opinions, and interacting with the channel, really.
Yeah, that's what we do, man. So, guys, just let us know what you're doing. We're going to head off soon. Just get involved. And if not, we're just going to head off. But yeah, it is what it is. Look, it's Mo Salah. And it kind of, it'll probably split the fan base. Clearly going to split the fan base. But that's the way you've got to be like, you know, it is what it is. And also, there's a membership fee as well if you want to as well. You're not obligated. The members. Exclusive emojis. We get exclusive member videos as well. So it's like, there you go. You're not obligated. It's all there. You just can be a member. You get exclusive emojis, gifts, gaffs. You get all that nice stuff. So you can come and join the team, as you could call it, the Keep It Sports team. And yeah, man, this is what we do, man. We cover, if you just joined us for the first time, we cover with Liverpool. I'll introduce myself. My name's Salah P1. I'm a Liverpool fan. Liverpool men's team. That's who I support. That's my team. But I also cover women's football as well. In the women's football, obviously, I love Liverpool, but also I like Barcelona women as well. I do both of them on the channel as well. I do watch-alongs, previews, do all that. And we also do Formula One as well. Formula One reviews, we do all of that as well. And this is Keep It Sports, man. We've been going since 2017. And yeah, we're just trying to grow the channel, and we do this because we love doing it. We're just genuine dudes doing our stream and talking to interact with everybody else. You get me? And if you're a regular on the team, if you join whatever, become a regular member, then maybe we'll have you on the channel that you can speak your opinion as well. And long as you're respectful, we can do what we're gonna do in it.
Yeah. Let's just answer some of the chats as well.
Go ahead. Which one? I'll put it up.
Anyone just bring it up. Bring up the reason.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we watch just dropping points again, and then we hear Mo says he can't get any worse at this point. Probably yes. Inter and Brighton next. Look, personally, I think the club is damaged at the moment. I think the players are damaged. I think, especially when a star player comes out and says like that, I think it damages the club. But yeah, just to react to your point, Wayne, do you think it's damaged the club? Yes or no? My answer is yes. I think it has damaged the club. I just think when a star player comes out like that, and of course the performance hasn't been good enough this season, we've been losing a lot. It's definitely damaging the club. So yeah, I do think it damaged the club. Richie67, love talking to other fans club. Hey, look, Everton fans are welcome, man. Any football fan is welcome, bro. But big up Richie. Big up Richie.
Yeah, big up to Richie, man. Big up.
Big up, bro.
Get the positive energy in the stream, man.
Banter end of the day, man. Absolutely love it. I'll take it all day long.
I got banter for you. Let's do this one. Let's talk about banter. Banter day was Arsenal losing. That's what banter was.
Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down, and spanked me. No Diddy.
There you go. Total clever. Take it off the camera. There you go.
Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks.
There you go. Go ahead, Toto.
Guys and Arsenal anyway. Villa beating them today, innit? Look, every time when it comes to December, and then when it comes near May, they'll always drop points. So even though that can have a big gap, they had a big gap before, and they still never won the league. So the league's not over in terms. I think for us it's over. For us it's over, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, but look, there's still action in the top 3 and top 4 of the table. Of course, you've got Aston Villa in second place, you know. Aston Villa in second. Never would have expected that at the start of the season. You would have expected us there. But again, our performances have been poor. It just is poor.
I'm actually watching the interview. He done it in his language, innit? I'm actually watching the interview that he done after. Anyway, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is what it is. So, guys, remember, join the members. Hit the subscribe. The Blue Cartel. You got a Blue Cartel here. The Evertonians. Big up to the, not saying that though. Big up to the man them. Big up to the woman them. Big up to everybody who's joined us today. Hit the subscribe. And yeah, everyone's cool, man. Everyone in the chat room cool. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe and get involved and like the video as well. It's very simple, guys. We've got 30 people watching consistently. Smack that like button. It really helps out the channel. And subscribe.
Got 10 likes in here, man. There's 20 views in here.
I know, man. Hit the likes, bros.
Smack at the like button.
Yeah. I was just reading something what Toto said about Abu Dhabi. He says we haven't got over Abu Dhabi 2021 yet. He hasn't. I reckon that ruined him. Yeah. You know, Lewis Hamilton, that ruined him psychological. I don't care what anybody says. He's not been. I know he's had the crap car, but it's ruined him, and that's what they wanted it to do. Yeah. They wanted to ruin him, and it's worked. They're slowly wearing down, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. So, guys, big up to everyone. We're gonna head off now. Big up to everyone. And remember, hit the subscribe, like, Ron X.
Big up everyone. Big up, big up.
Yeah, at Solo GB. Big up, guys. Bye. Bye. I forgot this.